Yo, 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 what's going down? As we head into a new Marvel breakdown video, we're going to go over some of the movies coming in Marvel Phase 4. And to begin things up, we want to start with the Eternals, you dig? Following Avengers Endgame, they wanted to make sure that we ended Phase 3 well, which will be actually ended with Spider-Man Far From Home. But what they're going to start off on the plate right now is currently in the dugout is this Eternals movie. And we've already gotten a good dose of Captain Marvel, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And, kind of leaves us with some clues to some parts like, man, what's next? Like, where are we headed now? Because we just ended a long legacy, a 10-year legacy. But the Eternals start off by Jack Kirby, who created them in July 1976. And the Eternals started off as the New Gods. And during Jack Kirby's journeys between DC and Marvel Comics, he just discovered the idea of, making a new branch of the New Gods. And it included the Eternals. And Eternals were two sets of gods basically battling over good and evil. It's going to be the Eternals and the Deviants. As you can see, the Deviants, in a sense, you can kind of associate Thanos because of the chin area and kind of how he looks like him, but he's a little bit different offspring. But the Eternals and the Deviants, they came to Earth millions of years ago, and they were spawned from experimentations by the Celestials, and the outcome from a lot of these experimentations, some which didn't turn out too good and some did, but they gave them powers, like ridiculous powers, right? I'm not talking about just strength. I'm talking about immortality. You dig? Like, like knowledge, like not just like traditional knowledge. I'm talking about like cosmic knowledge. You feel me? Like Eternals, like Xerxes, and matter of fact, Xerxes is going to be getting played by Angelina Jolie, and she's a A-list actress, as everybody may know already. And she's been stated to star in the film. So it's definitely going to be something that's going to be, worth spending that change over. Because it's got an A-list actor in there. And, she's going to bring the heat. So, but the movie, just to kind of get off topic, is directed by Chloe Zhao, right? And she's done pretty well in her past. She's got a real nice rap sheet for making great movies like this. And, but the Eternals, they look human, most of them, and they protect the human race against the Deviants, right? So it's like they're almost like angels to us, but they're God. So I'm not sure exactly, but 18,000 years ago, when the Celestials returned to Earth, the Deviants attacked them, but there was a counterattack waiting, right? An Eternal named Vulcan that was trusted by the Celestials with an artifact of great power for safekeeping, help rescue many humans. And at this point, Eternals like Icarus and the Eternals came into conflict with guys like Apocalypse. So due to the cosmic energy, the Eternals are effectively immortal. They live for a millennia and they do not fatigue from physical exertion. They're immune to disease, poison, and are unaffected by environments of extreme cold and heat. Most of them can't be injured by conventional weaponry, and even if they somehow are, an Eternal can rapidly regenerate any damage as long as they are able to retain their mental hold over their bodies, right? This mental bond can be broken, however. In the 2006 series, it was also stated that the Eternals are able to absorb oxygen directly from water and therefore cannot drown. In the same series, Icarus was plunged into molten metal and experienced a great pain, but no physical injury, which the deviants attributed to a force field which protects Icarus even when unconscious. It isn't clear if all Eternals share this degree of protection, but definitely they have superhuman strength. Their limits to their strength can be increased as a result of years focusing some of their energy towards that purpose. They can project concussive blast, heat, and or blinding flashes of energy from their eyes and hands. They're able to obtain flight and also levitate others. They can read minds, control minds. They can generate illusions. I mean, they might as well have the Infinity Gauntlet, you feel me? They can teleport over vast distances. Most Eternals prefer not to use this as many find it uncomfortable. But they can also transmute objects, altering both their shape and composition. Something you may have noticed Thanos did in Infinity War when he turned Drax into a pile of cubes. They can create force fields. In addition to the Eternals, that fuels them at 3 at a time, can initiate a transformation into a being called the Unimind, a vastly powerful psionic entity that contains the totality of the powers and abilities of all the beings that make it up. But yeah, y'all get at me. You know, it's a lot more to go over. But y'all get at my YouTube channel, though. YouTube.com/TheBScott, baby. Get at me.